Jared. The rest of the day we expect to be doing this cleanup, getting the bridges open, just getting this debris out of here, trying to find places to put it. After that, I'm not sure.
What advice do you have for the residents right now?
Stay home. Stay home, stay out of the way.
The Vulcarian used to be right here. There was two hotels here, motels. The river took one completely downstream, and the other one is wrapped around the corner here to our right.
I was looking out my window and I faced that second bridge on Bridge Street, and I saw one of the Vulcarian cabins floating. It was just gushing by with the current hitting the bridge, and then another cabin hit that and hit the bridge, and it was just amazing to watch all the things floating, the trees and limbs underneath, and then the water of course went over, and it was just it was unbelievable. It was like watching a horror film.
We had the flood in '96. We went through it. My wife and I, we had lost everything. I think this is way worse than what happened last time. A lot more damage. I know an old lady had died here yesterday. They had asked for helicopter support, and they said we couldn't get a helicopter over here because the weather was so bad.
And they couldn't get a helicopter in here to take care of her, but the governor flew over a few minutes later after she was pronounced dead.
That was right here, right?
Yep, that was right on this property.
Right in that hotel.
And I'd like to know why that helicopter was not brought over here to help this woman who was alive the whole time, and why she had to die while the governor was just 5 minutes away. There's not much more to be said than that.
I feel that Channel 6 News, Channel 10 News has not reported on this area ever, 96 or now, for the flooding. It's all the DEP. They need to clean the creeks out so it has some place to go other than in the villages, and they act like we don't exist anymore, or if they ever thought we existed.
It was a total disaster for Fleischmanns, But we'll recover. Eventually, we're gonna recover. We work hard. We work together. Everything is gonna come easy. This was just how we can call it the smallest slap from Mother Nature. Tiny slap for everybody. We just gotta keep up and work together, and this is the time to feel like we are a community.
No, we just had a couple water damages here and there, and there's the hole through the wall there. It's gotta get all fixed, but everyone's fine, so that's the important thing.
Well, it is what it is. Unfortunately, the stream broke its banks. It came up about 12 feet over the stream bank, and it came over and onto our property. We got about 2 feet of water on each side of one of the motel units. Basement's full of water. Been pumping it out since this morning. Compressors are shot for the cold room and the freezer and the restaurant. Gas lines broke off and floated off. And we'll see what happens. Where I'm standing now is on top of a wire gabion rock wall retaining wall. and it actually held back the stream coming from along the parking lot and along this line. And unfortunately, it failed, and eroded all the dirt from behind it, causing the backhoe to sink into the stream. We lost probably a good 20 feet of land here. It's exposing the foundation on a project that we're currently in the process of renovating. There's not really much we can do about it. It's life, I guess.
You'll notice right away when you get around the corner on Main Street is the dirt that was pushed up, which has now been mostly dug away, which was several feet thick all the way across the road, across to the firehouse on the other side. That's all been dug out, but there's just mud and rocks and trees piled everywhere, and you know, there's been a lot of work all day there to dig that area out. These buildings along Main Street here were heavily damaged. I know there were several families that were being helped to move whatever they had left out of them, not habitable anymore. And that's, you know, you'll see down towards the firehouse there, all the dirt that's actually been dug away in order to make it passable again. Go that way, but you can't come back down through the street.
Tommy, there's a bunch of empty bins, all those clothes in that closet. You want those clothes in those bins?
I think the clothes will just work out last, and any other like toys or anything in babies will just fill them.
All right.
Got a cart.
There's really nothing to say, but the community needs help, and they need it now. These families lost everything. Every single thing they owned is gone. This is what's left to the home of Joey and Sarah Van Blarkum. Soon they won't even be able to get in because, as you can see, it's going to collapse.
Saturday nights are late night. We stayed up late. Well, kids were all down on the living room floor sleeping.
We heard the fire alarm about 7:30 in the morning. About 20 minutes later, we had water in the door. You know, we didn't think to grab any of our belongings or anything. We got 5 kids, grabbed our 5 kids and got out. We came back 5-6 hours later to what you see here. Our first floor in the basement, and belongings spread everywhere else. I don't know, it's just crazy.
I heard Margaretville, where my mother lives, there's nothing. She's up on top of the town, but driveway was all out. I had to walk.
I guess it's one of the worst flooding, not even compared to 96. So I got some damage, and as you can see, the whole village got, you know, we had it really bad. As you can see, some houses, really bad shape, knocked down. I mean, it's looking a lot better right now than what it was this morning. But hey, we'll manage. I have a good crew. I have everybody's helping out each other, so makes things a lot easier and a lot less painful. So, and that's what we have here in Fleischmanns.
Where you're standing here now is 3 foot deep, and other areas down through there is 15 and 16 foot deep. We're in a transition now, trying to get the main road open in town. We lost 10 houses on Main Street that were taken in the river. Bridges in Greene County are totally destroyed up in Hawkett. We're trying to make roads up there right now. It's going to be a long recovery to get the bridges going. And as far as people, we got everybody out. We had one person that we couldn't get out. And we were pretty much trapped here until the water settled. We had fire people in the upper end of town that were trapped. Even our firefighters were trapped trying to save people. But everybody was safe except for one person. So. The biggest problem we had was the woman that was trapped in the house. We couldn't get to her with any machinery, and nobody could get here to help us with the boats because all the roads closed. We did call for helicopters, and the helicopters couldn't get here. And the only thing that is disappointing, knowing that the governor was in a helicopter in Margaretville at the time that we were trying to make this rescue, and it seemed like if they can get the governor here, they could have come here and helped us.